Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, and welcome to Martyn Lucas Investor with Iran-US peace talk just hours away this weekend. How do we position ourselves in the last 45 minutes of the main session? Of course, then we go into the after hours trading, which will run for a further 4 hours because we close the bell in 45 minutes, ring the bell, then we have another 4 hours of after hours action. But remember, the volume and liquidity is less, so it's much harder to trade successfully. How do we trade? How do we reposition? Well, exactly like we anticipated today, the market would be up. We said it would be. Said the CPI and the inflation report would be about right. Market pumped on it, then took some profit. We saw Coca-Cola go down, then up, and I said, don't worry about it. It will come back up again. It's been slowly working its way up, a bit of volatility. But now we are preparing for the weekend. What do we do in 45 minutes? Well, let's talk about it. Let's be prepared. See it going up again now. This is what I was saying this morning. I wouldn't be buying. I wouldn't be selling. If you bought when we bought, and if you've been following us on our journey, all the Discordians, all the Lectra members, we bought all of this weeks ago. We've got the bottom. We're great. We're golden. If we go to our overall portfolio, you can see every single asset is in the green. 5% up on XRP. Ethereum, we're up 10%. Bitcoin, we're up 9%. The S&P, 3%. VUG, 3.65. Coca-Cola, still up 1% despite it going down today. We're not bothered. Google now up 4.5%. Nvidia up nearly 8% now. Absolutely great. All this looks fantastic. So we don't worry about this kind of volatility, but we're going to listen now to someone who knows a lot more about it than I do with regard to where the negotiations will go this weekend. I am bullish on it. I think it will get sold. I think the war will go on internally behind the scenes for years, like it always has done. The Middle East is always fighting, right? They're always blowing each other up and never understand why, but they are. And I think a deal will be done, enough to end the war, enough for us to all feel the war is over. Of course, it won't actually be over. It'll continue, but there will be a deal because Iran and the US now want a off-ramp. They want to go home and get on with it. So nobody wants to continue the war. So as always, as in history, we've seen that over and over again. We have seen that you get markets bottoming the first 10% of the war. First World War, Second World War, the Gulf War, Iraq War, all of these things are the same. And because this is about to end on paper, if you like, they'll go on behind the scenes. I think we're there. We buy the cannon, sell the trumpets. I think we bottomed. Okay, this is why I went all in. So I'm not doing anything right now. I'm not going to sell. I'm not going to buy because we're already up enough. So we just let it be. So let's listen now into a piece I've just prepared for you. It just come out, and I think you'll find this very, very useful about the state of the war this weekend and what we might get. This is how I feel. So let me play this for you now. Here we go. All right.
Good to see you, Sean. The ceasefire, it's holding, but undoubtedly it's under pressure.
It is, yeah, day 42 of the war. Everybody had a huge expectation for the ceasefire. It does appear to be holding. It is worth pointing out, though, that there were strikes last night over Kuwait. They were reported some drone strikes. What is interesting, though, Iran said it wasn't us. Traditionally, Iran, it's been more cruise missile, ballistic missiles. And it's worth remembering there are several groups out in the Middle East that don't want to see these talks prevail. And they would have drones, but not missiles available. So it looks like it's holding. On the Straits of Hormuz, if we look at the live tracker, which I think we've got available. Iran, well, it was open, then it was closed. It's part of the deal. Iran would say it's always open. It's only open to our friends. We have seen very limited traffic going through. It's worth pointing out there's over 600 vessels waiting and they're trapped. Over 150 of those are actually locked and loaded, ready to go. But it does feel that very few are going to go through until there's a degree of confidence that this ceasefire is holding. And besides, you remember the minefield that is in the southern area of that. That's going to cause worry and for insurance markets. Meanwhile, President Trump has criticised the Iranians for the way they're running that, and particularly the threat of actually taking tolls. But I seem to recall it was only a few days ago that President Trump seemed to say, well, it's up to them what they do. But the big story here is the Israeli invasion of the Lebanon. That's the issue at hand. Israel and US at the start of the war were lockstep, targeted at Iran. The harsh reality is that we don't really know whether Lebanon is part of the ceasefire or not at the moment.
Yeah, there seem to be conflicting reports on that front. But Donald Trump has told Benjamin Netanyahu to be more low-key in Israel's recent bombardment of Lebanon.
Yeah, so despite the IDF's clear efforts to push Hezbollah out of the southern parts of Lebanon, and the Hezbollah have done a volley of rockets back in return. As you say, President Trump has urged restraint, I think was the words he used. He used a different form of words on his Twitter feed. But that's
low-key.
Low-key, but that's the public face. Just imagine what he's actually doing in private here, because he does not want them to be derailed the talks at all. In other words, back off because the talks go on. Meanwhile, Prime Minister Netanyahu, we understand, had agreed to begin peace talks with the Lebanese government, whether or not they see any fruit or not. I suspect that Prime Minister Netanyahu still sees this as a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity to resolve the region. They're even talking about annexation, which potentially is annexing part of southern Lebanon. Goodness knows what that would look like. But I think the key issue here is President Trump's probably put the reins on Netanyahu for a couple of weeks. I've got to let these peace talks work.
Yes.
Netanyahu's not finished in the Lebanon.
Which makes sense, doesn't it? Because Iran won't want to see an ally in a constant bombardment while they're trying to sort a peace negotiation.
No, exactly right. But we've heard that before, that there was some ambiguity about what was included and what wasn't included. I think the peace talks, when they start this weekend, they're due to start in Pakistan and Islamabad tomorrow. It'd be interesting to see what flows from there.
Yeah. And what are the prospects upcoming with these peace talks?
Well, practically speaking, the sides couldn't be further apart.
No.
I mean, you've got President Trump a few weeks ago was expecting Iran to just capitulate and surrender, and therefore this will be a surrender talk, 15-point peace plan. Iran's gone, no, we're in a position of strength. As Tara says, there are several people who don't want these talks because they think Iran's really strong. I think what's fascinating is that mistrust that's happening between the two sides. The role of Pakistan is interesting here, though. They have been ingratiating themselves to President Trump because they've nominated him twice for the Nobel Peace Prize. They've also signed up to his board of peace around the Gaza bit, but also they are the only Islamic nuclear power in the world, and they've also got a whole load of religious ties as well to Iran. So Iran does trust them, America trusts them, whether or not they can add anything to the value of the conversation. But I think they've offered President Trump an ideal off-ramp just at the time he needs it. I think the really interesting bit, though, is that Trump, in the closed walls of that negotiation, Iran has got leverage. They are going to be able to force compromises. How is President Trump going to stomach those? What's going to drip feed out of these talks over the coming weeks? And is President Trump going to reissue some threats to try to bolster his position?
So just to kind of almost reinforce that point, do you think Iran's got the upper hand going into these negotiations?
I wouldn't say necessarily the upper hand, but I do think that if you took one extreme of what America believed, that the military campaign, we've absolute victory, therefore we forced a surrender, therefore a bit like the end of World War II, it's a surrender document, you meet our terms. I think Iran's going to go in, that 10-point plan, they're going to start with those 10 points. Things like you've got to pay us reparations,
yes.
Things like... None of those are acceptable to America. There's a gulf of difference between the two. So the question is, are they both motivated enough to walk away from those talks with some form of agreement? That's the belief of the bigger community, because the alternative is we go back to war. That will absolutely not suit President Trump. It'd be fascinating to be a fly on the wall in those conversations.
Yeah, and one of those points in the US's 15-point plan is Iran disarms totally on the nuclear arms front.
Yeah, I mean, it is interesting. A red line for America has always been you cannot have nuclear weapons. Let's be clear, it's about enriched uranium. You only need a relatively low enrichment of uranium for your civilian program, very highly enriched uranium for nuclear weapons. So the conversation has all been about that level of enrichment. Lots of people could go in and supervise United Nations or whoever, and it's all about transparency. And I suspect at the moment that's going to be a key focus of those talks.
Brilliant. Okay.
So there we go. That's what's lined up for us. I wanted to share that with you as we go into this weekend. So as far as I'm concerned, it's not do anything at all. Now, if you're out of the market, it's probably best to stay out of the market right now. If you're in the market, but you bought the market a couple of weeks ago when we did, you're in a good position. I think we are going to get some kind of deal. It's not going to be a great deal. It's not going to be the end of the war. The war will end, but it will carry on behind the scenes forever. I don't think Trump's going to get what he wants, but he'll kind of spin it that he has. I don't think Iran will get what they want, but they'll spin it so they've won it. And I think everybody just wants to get on with their normal lives. And there's much more to be gained for everyone, literally everyone, by ending it. And there's deals being done behind the scenes to convince people of that. So I'm absolutely sure we're going to get a deal. So for me, it's about being in the market, not buying the market, and certainly not selling the market. So if we go through all our positions right now, we've got a very compact portfolio anyway. We've got XRP, which is up. We're making money now on XRP, looking really great. I expect and predicted this is all about money anyway, nothing to do with oil, about the ISO bringing Iran into that. So I think crypto is going to benefit from all of this. That's why we're getting this recent run. I think that's the big story behind all of this. So XRP is doing great. Ethereum is doing great, 11% now. And you can see crypto, if I go to the overall crypto position, we are rallying into the close as well. This is great, absolutely fantastic. It's exactly what we thought, which when we did our big deep dive on it, this is what we thought was going to happen. So that's all coming off great. Now, again, you want to have coins, not the ETF, because over the weekend when the market's closed, you can't trade the ETFs. I can trade crypto. Now, what I'll do is over the weekend, if we get like a big bit of news around crypto, and we could, and I'm expecting it, I'm prepared for it, if we get a big news about payments and crypto over the weekend, we could get a massive rally, and I could be taking some profits from my XRP and my Bitcoin, not my Ethereum, because I've locked it up now anyway, earning 2%, and I'm very happy to do that. But I could be trading my XRP, trimming, that's my biggest position, take some money off the table, and just reduce my margin. We could see a big rally this weekend. So I want to be in XRP. I don't want to be buying it. Absolutely not. Let everybody else buy it. I want to be in it and enjoying the fact we're up. And if it goes back down in 10 days' time when I get paid again, that's why I get paid every month, I will buy some more. But I don't expect that. I expect to see it rally from here. So that's why I say I think I bought the bottom. I genuinely think I have. I expressed that this morning. When it comes to our stocks and shares, we've got the S&P 500 up 3% now, still down for the year. So it's not a great year, but if you bought it when we all bought it, the Discordians and the Electrum members, we bought the bottom, which was in October. We got out, we waited, we traded Coca-Cola, we bought back in again, and now we're up 3%, and now we're earning dividends. So the S&P, I'm happy with it. Again, it's still expensive. I wouldn't be buying it, but I'm happy to be up and earning those quarterly dividends. VUG, our Vanguard growth. Well, it's all about Nvidia and Google. These are the two big stories. These are my favorite assets to own at the moment. These are the ones that can make the most money, and they're delivering, but they're just getting going. Nvidia is starting to wake up. Google is starting to wake up. It's trimmed off a bit today, but that's okay. I'm not bothered about that. It's massive gains, and that's part of VUG. About 30% of VUG is Nvidia and Google A and Google C, whatever it is, B and C. I always forget them confused. Anyway, there you go. So VUG is made up of that. Coca-Cola, well, we've made money from that. It's pulled back a bit today, selling off a bit into the close, but we're still up on it. Now, I don't really care. I absolutely don't care. I know where it's going. People are trimming into the close. They want to buy tech. You can see Nvidia running into the close right now. We've got half an hour to go. I'm not bothered. In fact, given the opportunity, I hope it goes in the red and enables me to buy more. Remember, I'm all in on every penny I've got, all my cash, all my margin, all my outside borrowing. I couldn't be more bullish. I couldn't be more in the market. So I want to be paying off margin. But if Coca-Cola goes red, in fact, if any of my assets go red, I will be buying more when I get paid in 10 days' time. Don't expect to see it, to be quite honest with you. I don't expect to see Coca-Cola go down anymore. I don't expect to see it go red. But you never know. It could if everyone starts selling it. Remember, it's always expensive. All these quality assets, they're always expensive. There could be some trimming off here. But I'm not bothered. I really don't care because I'm making the money on my dividends. And if it does go down in the next 10 days, I will buy more. And I will go more defensive. I'm not buying individual stocks anymore. Remember, I can't buy back Google and Nvidia for my wash rule because remember I sold those to go into VUG. So I'm not looking to buy back Nvidia and Google, and I've got enough anyway. But I would buy more Coca-Cola, I would buy more of the S&P, and I would buy more VUG and XRP and Bitcoin. So if any of those assets go red, particularly crypto, over the weekend, not much I can do at the moment because I don't get paid again until the 21st. But if we do get a big rally, which we could on crypto, I will be taking some profit from it. And then on Monday, if we're red on any of those other assets, then I'll be buying that. But I'm not looking to buy unless we go red, and I'm only looking to sell crypto over the weekend if we get some big crypto news, and I'm expecting it. I'm expecting there's a good chance of that happening. So there you go. That is my rundown and preparing for the for the days ahead. Now then, if you're watching over on the phone, let me have a look how many people on the phone. We've got 25 people watching on the phone version. Remember, we have two completely different shows. This is the phone version right now. You can see it's all in the center of the screen, looking great. And you can see it's the proper short version because you can do that. You can scroll up to other people streaming. See it? Look, they're off air. There you go. There's somebody, look, doing their trading. Now, this person here, you can see, has got the YouTube... what do they call it? YouTube what do they call it? Multi-screen. When you're off the screen, we do it in a completely different way. We are very unique with this. Up next. Hello, what happened there? Let me come out of there. We actually have two individual streams for you. If you go on the home page of the channel, you will see there are two streams. You got the TV wide, and you've also got the phone tool. It's called phone tool. And if you click on that, that's what you get, a proper screen, and you can see like that. You see? We do it properly where you are in the middle of the screen. So go and check that out. If you are on the phone, you can click on the icon and you can come on the main show. The main show where the big audience is on the TV main screen. But if you want to watch it on your phone, that's how you do it. Right, we got the bell about to go. We got half an hour to go. Let's go to live Q&A. Next week it's going to be very different. It's members week next week. Lots of members only live events. We don't expect to see Sensei next week. He's now taking time to support his wife as they're having a baby. So I'm going to be working extra, doing extra shows, doing lots more members events. We still have the newsletter coming out every day, Discord, all the newsletter stuff and all that. But I will be doing more, going live more, doing more members events for you and bringing you all the great news from the newsletter. All right. So there we go. There's our positions. We're not worried. We're staying invested. Someone just said to me, are we rich yet? Well, that's a great question. Do you want to see my overall position then? So my overall position, which is basically what's called my net worth, right? My overall position now is this. This is where we've got all the margin. We've got all the credit cards, everything in total. What does it balance out? What does it come to? Well, remember I said to you, I want to go from 5,000 to $1 million. Here is my full net worth now. So we're nearly there, 657. That's all the margin taken out. That's the credit cards taken out. Because if I pay the credit cards off, I pay the margin off, it goes up. So we're on the way now. We're on the way. We'll hit the $1 million before the end of the decade. So there it is. It looks pretty exciting, right? I told you we would get there. We're ahead of schedule, and that is not by earning money on YouTube, that is simply by beating the market. As we have said this, as I've shown you over and over again, if I go into stocks and shares without crypto, because I've lost money on crypto, it'd be even better. If I go to the 1 year, you can see I'm up 25.5%. No options, no shorts, and you can't buy the gains. That is the gains of what you make with your investments. So there you go. It's not been a bad year. Despite everything, we are beating all the markets, and we're beating Berkshire Hathaway, Warren Buffett, and everybody. So we're doing great. We're very, very happy. Remember, retail investors can do a lot more than institutions. They are very much restricted. Warren Buffett talks about it a lot. Right, let's now go to live Q&A, and when we end this, we're going to go straight to our music event tonight. Every Friday, we have a music event. This is our music. Oh, where did it go? Where did it go? Did I just close it? Every Friday, we go to the music show. If you look here on the channel, let me zoom in. Here we go. Here on the channel, you see right there at the top, there's the two streams, the tall phone and the TV wide. So you can all see it for you. TV wide and tall phone, the two different streams for you. Make sure if you click the tall phone, you don't do it on a computer, otherwise you put it in the middle. Make sure that you do it on your phone. All right. Then you've got the music channel right here. 3 channels, the extra, the clips, and the music. Make sure you've subscribed to all of them. It's all free. And the music is every Friday. There's no ads on the music show every Friday. No ads, no memberships. I provide a free concert every single week. So if you want to tune in to this event, this is it here. That's coming up tonight. I'll give everyone the link in a second, and it will take you right there. 4 p.m. Central, live pub, live event every single Friday night at 4 p.m. Right, let me give, whoops, a daisy, I messed it all up. So here we go, live party now. This starts in an hour and a half. Right, here we go, live party tonight. Whoops, I can't even spell tonight now. There you go. I'll try that for the 3rd time. Right, there we go. Drop that in there. Pin the message. There you go. And of course, over the weekend, I will be keeping in touch with my Discordians and sharing my trades if I think it's right to buy XRP, Bitcoin, Ethereum, or not Ethereum because I'm locked it up. Might buy some more though if it goes lower, but by trading first because I'm out of money right now, as you know. But if you want to get all my trades, you can join me in several ways. On YouTube, membership, Electrum. I share all my trades there. Next week is Members Week. So all the week we're going to do special events for our members, our Electrum members, free stock analysis, all kinds of stuff. That is what we're going to do next week. It's a big Members Week next week. I'm really excited about it. I'm going to go longer hours as Sensei won't be on so much. I want to make sure that I'm doing more for you and bringing you all the analysis. All right. So there you go. There is YouTube Electrum and there is Discord if you want to join us for all the trades over the weekend. Right, let's now go to live Q&A. We've got a few minutes before the bell goes. So what I'm going to do now is switch over to members only. That way I can answer all members' questions. Just bear with me. If you're watching on the phone, come and join us here on the main channel or stay where you are if you prefer that. Right, let me go stream settings. Here we go, members only. And let's answer everyone's questions. Now, if you've asked me a question, I've missed it, please repeat it now. I'm not going to go back over the comments as it's quite busy. Please now repeat your comment, question. I can share it on the screen for you and we can cover it all now. All right. So if we've got any comments, questions coming in, I will answer it live. Let's have a little look, see what we got coming in. If you are on the phone and you comment, I see your comments as well. So it's for everybody. I see everyone's comments wherever you're watching. You can ask me a question or anything you want to know about anything at all. Please feel free. So here we go. Here come the comments from our members. Okie dokie. Don't forget, if you comment to a video after the shows, in the comment section, I reply to all my members. If you are a member, I comment to all of you. I don't comment to the reply. I just comment to your first post. If you comment, I reply to you. If you then reply to the reply, I don't see that, but I do see all your comments. All right. Okay. What was I going to do? There's something I was going to do there. Completely forgot what I was going to do. There you go. Right, here we go. Here come the comments. So first of all, Zach Zeit, it's my dream place. Happy, very happy. Lovely to have you here, Zach. I hope you're well today. Thank you. Diesel Raider, do you suggest drinking Coca-Cola while Googling XRP and NVIDIA? Absolutely. Absolutely right. Absolutely. Because I own Coca-Cola and I own NVIDIA and Google. Yeah, I think the best thing you can do over the weekend while watching the channel is, we got a new member just come in.
Believe this.
We got a new member.
River 1016 has become a member.
Welcome to Bronze. Right, let me give you all your membership benefits right now. So yes, Diesel Raider, you should drink Coca-Cola while Googling NVIDIA. I love it. ZZ, happy for you guys. There he is. What happens next? What happens next? Where do you see the market? We've covered it all already. Please rewind it if you missed it. What do you think about SPCE? SPCE, let's have a quick look at it. Yep, still feel very strongly about it. Remember, I don't trust the management though, and I think they're always looking for opportunity to dump it. I see it all the time. So be careful. I keep warning of this. This is that all or nothing event. All right, all or nothing. So please be careful if you're buying Virgin Galactic. Remember, it's closed after hours anyway. Right, Shadow River just became a member. So Shadow, what do you get as a member? Well, you get a promise from me that the membership will never go up in price. Ever. Ever. No inflation. Ever. So it's the best investment you ever make. What do you get now, Shadow River, as a membership? First of all, where are you from? I'd love to get to know you. Our members end up being Discordians, they end up being moderators, they end up on the inner circles, loads of things that happen after time when we get to know you. So where are you watching from? How long have you watched the show? I'm very nosy. I'd like to get to know you. As a member, you see all the members-only videos, all the members-only live streams, and there are many. Go on the homepage of the channel and you will see all the members-only videos and all the members-only live streams. You can find them. Our CEO interviews are members only. We've got more interviews with CEOs coming up this year as well. More planned for season 6. Season 6 is in June, not that long away, folks, and will be season 6. Can you believe it? I just cannot believe it. It's just absolutely nuts. Anyway, so that's all coming up. Sorry, I lost my train of thought. Sorry. As a member, we have members only sections like now, so I answer everyone's comment and questions. So I'm talking to you, Shadow River. We have members only events, members only chats. If you comment to a video, I will always reply. YouTubers over like 5,000, you're very lucky to get a response. We've got 112, and I respond personally without AI to every single every single member. If you comment to a video, I reply to you very often with a voice call as well. It's a new service that we do. I do that. I also engage with you on social media, yeah, lots of perks. Lots of perks you get as a member. You got your own icons, your own badges, all that kind of good stuff. Now, if you ever go silver, you get priority and a few extra features above the bronze. But the most popular membership is actually Electrum. Electrum is, I think it's $9.99. Make sure you do it on a browser. Always use a browser. Never use the app. Otherwise, you pay Apple fees. Do it on a browser. It's cheaper. As an Electrum member, you get analysis, free stock analysis, chart shows. You can book earnings calls. You can book your own analysis videos. I'll promote your own stock that you like and do a full analysis for you. But also 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, 3 o'clock in the morning, if I'm buying a stock or buying something, I will share it with you on the Electrum membership page on the homepage of the channel. All right. If you are gold, you get all of that. Plus you get a 1 hour call with me privately every month. I've got about 60 gold members that want to talk to me regularly. They have 1 hour calls with me. That's always very nice to do. If you are a sponsor, we don't have corporate sponsorship. You might notice there's no corporate sponsorship. They can't pay me enough. I just don't want it. That's why we have the verification tick. We're not bought by anyone. You can sponsor. As a viewer, you can sponsor the channel. right? And you get all of bronze, silver, and gold before it as well. So you can promote your YouTube channel, you can promote your videos, you can promote a website, whatever you like, just like this. So Christopher Pennington is a YouTube sponsor. So here we go. He's asked me to ask you to subscribe to his YouTube channel. So could everyone do it? He pays $99 a month. There he is. If you could tap the subscribe button and give him a subscribe, he would very much appreciate it. There you go, Christopher Pennington. We have another member who is also a sponsor member, and they want the same thing. Would you please subscribe to them? There you go. Tap on the subscribe button and support our members. They're not corporates. They're simply guys and girls that want to support our channel, and we share them on the screen and we invite everyone to subscribe to them. It costs you nothing, helps them out, and they support the channel. We support them. Very, very simple. Thank you very much, everyone, for doing that. All right, so that's what you get as the membership. So Shadow River, did you come back to me and say, did you answer me? Are you still in the chat? I can't see you. Shadow River, Shadow River. We all want to know where you're from. No, I think I've missed you. I think you may have become a member watching a video, because I don't think you're in the chat. I don't think he's here live. Never mind. I did the same introduction anyway, whether he was or not. Okay, let's carry on. Thank you, Liz. Everybody are welcome to visit. There's Zach's like, welcome Shadow River. Yes, we're all giving him a welcome, but I don't think he's here. Come join us. Can't wait to the bloody pub. That's tonight. Yes, in an hour and 20. North of Oakland, Zach, sounds great area. We are the pros. Yes, we've got the Discordians are here. Nearly everyone now is... Oh, Shadow River. Shadow River is come back. Is that New Jersey and Florida? Shadow River, lovely to have you here. Would everybody please welcome New Jersey, Shadow River into the chat. That's great, lovely. Zach, don't say it loud. We can make the Lucasades EVTOL plane visit. Yes, that's it. You got it. Send in a flag. Send in a flag. The membership might go to $1 in 2087. Yeah, there's no inflation ever. And there's no inflation, there's no price increases ever. That's my promise to you. I have $500 wait or buy. I don't know what you've got. If you want to call into the show, you can be live on the show. Would anybody like to call in? Ask me a question. If you want to call in and be live on the show, here is the live phone in. Live phone in. I've just opened up the phone lines. Members only, please. There you go. If you want to call in, ask me a question. There is... Oh, studio's turned red. There we go. If you want to call in, you can be live on the show. All right. So you can be live on the show if you want to. All right. Okay. Liz, Tidy, should I sell VUG and put it into VU or vice versa? I'm not selling VUG. No, there's much more growth, but the right balance is necessary. So I'm not selling it. Diesel Radar. Is that New Jersey and Florida? I hope I got it right. Can't wait for the music show. Thank you. It's your birthday, isn't it? No, it's your wife's birthday, if I'm right. We're going to celebrate your wife's birthday tonight. Shadow River is from the river that runs through the shadow. It's good, that. I'll give you that. Check if you're watching live and not behind the stream. Ah, very good, Vaz. Spin the flipping wheel. We'll be spinning the wheel next week because it's Members Week, and we'll be doing reviews nearly every day next week. Oh, it's gone green again. Make your bloody mind up. Make your bloody mind up. All right, okay, there we go. Yeah, spin the flipping wheel is next week. All right, no more comments, no more questions. Nobody wanting to phone in. Okay, let's close the phone line. Let me shut that down. No one wants to phone in. No more comments, no more questions. I tell you what we'll do then. We'll make comments go to everybody, so everyone can comment now. Let's do that. Back to subscriber mode. Here you go. Boom, 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 boom. All right. Spot on. Okay. Well, we've only got a few minutes to go before the bell goes. Shall we stay for the bell? Shall we stay for the bell? We'll ring the bell, shall we? We might as well. Who wants to ring the bell? Tell me if we should stay for the bell. Let's see 100 yeses. Has everyone tapped the like button? Have you done that? Have you considered subscribing? Fantastic. Have you done that as well? Okay, great. So in a minute, we're going to go live with our music show. Straight after this show, in the next few minutes, we're going to have our final Discord event of the day. It's a pro event just for pro members because it's during it's only one a week for standard Lucasades, but we are going to go into that. That's coming up in 15 minutes. All right. Just before the music show, we're going to have a very quick pro event to catch up with everybody, make sure everyone's prepared for the weekend, make sure that you're aware and braced for it all. So we're going to do that. All right. Straight after this. Why you guys don't go live more? Why you guys don't go live more? I don't know why they don't want to call in, Liz. I guess they're shy. Well, that's what Discord's for, right? That's what Discord's for. We stay for the bell, says Liz. Okay. Might as well. Yeah. Ring the flipping bell. Yes. Okay. We will then. We've only got 14 minutes. We might as well. Let's see what the market does going into the close. I feel very confident. I don't expect any disasters. I do expect volatility with crypto, and that's why I'm in it, not looking to sell it, but unless it really rallies, of course, do some trimming. But other than that, I'm very happy to remain in. And if things go lower, let's hope they stay low for another 10 days when I get paid once again. I have a question, if you're happy to weigh in. Yes. What is your question then? Rosatkin says, I have a question, if you're happy to weigh in. Yes. Then give me your question. Yes, says Dan Ackerman. What is your question? I know we just members only, but it's very quiet. So Rosatkin, if you want to ask me something, you can. Just because we have minutes, yes, we do. We have a few minutes to go. We have 10, 11 minutes to go. So we might as well ring the bell. So how can I help you? Patient with Google. Yes, you do need some patience with Google. Absolutely right. Absolutely right. It's a very interesting stock. Which one is that, Liz? Which is interesting. Okay, let's have a quick look on the news. Anything breaking? There's nothing major going on this afternoon. All kicks off tomorrow. Nothing going on there. Nothing going on there. Have I got anything else I can share with you? Anything that's really important? This is okay. Oh, this is interesting. We'll have a bit of time to cover this. Yeah, we got time. Just before the bell, let's cover this. Here we go. Just breaking news.
Permanent representative to the United Nations. Ambassador Danon, thank you very much for joining us here on the program. In the last 48 hours, we've seen the deadliest attack on Lebanon since the start of this conflict. 100 strikes in 10 minutes, killing over 300 civilians, including women and children. Was this an attempt by Israel to undermine this ceasefire?
Thank you for having me, Yilda. There is no ceasefire between Israel and Lebanon. Prime Minister Netanyahu said it very clearly. We are targeting Hezbollah terrorists.
Who thinks he sounds like Arnold Schwarzenegger, the Terminator? Listen.
You know, we spoke in the past many times. We signed a ceasefire agreement only in November 2024, but it was Hezbollah, again, that decided to attack Israel, launching rockets on our communities, and we take actions. We don't take any chances anymore. We're pushing back Hezbollah from our border to the northern parts, and we're targeting Hezbollah targets. So, you know, I heard also your interview with the minister a minute ago. Not one word about Hezbollah, but you have to understand, it will not be quiet in Lebanon as long as it's not quiet in Israel.
Well, can I just say, you say that you're targeting Hezbollah, but densely populated civilian areas were struck where the elderly were killed, small children were killed, mothers were killed, doctors, poets. As I said, these were densely populated areas, civilian areas, with people who had no affiliation to Hezbollah.
First of all, we regret the loss of life of any civilians, period. We are doing everything we can to minimize civilian casualties. We notify the population before we strike. We give them a heads up. You know, most of the villages in southern Lebanon, mostly the Shiite villages, are empty now because we gave them a proper warning and they moved up to the north. So we will continue to do that. But at the same time, you know, once you see Hezbollah next to your house,
there were no warnings.
Next to your facility, you have to
But there were no warnings.
That Hezbollah is a target.
This caught this nation by surprise, where you basically launch 100 strikes in the space of 10 minutes, and many of the civilians say that they received no notification, and that's why we're seeing the death toll the way that it currently is. And you, by hitting these civilian areas, you've breached international law, you've breached humanitarian law, and as you heard there from the minister there, Lebanese ministers are accusing Israel of committing war crimes in this country.
Hilda, you're absolutely wrong. First of all, Hezbollah is targeting civilians in Israel, period. So we have the right to defend ourselves, and we do not target civilians.
So when you
say
you have the right to defend yourself, you will hit civilian areas.
We target military targets, terrorist targets, and if they are hiding, we will find them. So, you know, the blame is on Hezbollah. And, you know, we speak for a few minutes, and every time you go back to the main issue, you forget about the existence of Hezbollah. You know, and I speak with my Lebanese colleagues, and I tell them...
Ambassador, I know, but Ambassador Danon, you
cannot know. You speak about everything else, but you actually miss the main point. The main point that Hezbollah...
No, but I'm asking about Israel's actions. I'm asking about Israel's actions because the buildings that you've struck, witnesses, emergency workers, the medics that arrived there are saying that those buildings were civilian areas.
You were going to ask everything you want, but I will bring you back to the root cause of the problem and the conflict. For decades, we are fighting Hezbollah. For decades, Hezbollah is in control of Lebanon. So you cannot speak about the suffering in Lebanon without mentioning what is the cause for that. They started this cycle of violence again 40 days ago. So now to come to Israel...
But Ambassador, you have an obligation under international law, under humanitarian law, to ensure that you do not target densely populated areas. And these areas, the buildings that you struck, were civilian areas that had no affiliation with Hezbollah, that weren't military installations.
No, that's not correct.
And that's why we are seeing a high number of civilians, including women and children, killed. And I mean, there are the profiles of these people. I'm here in Beirut, and I've been speaking to officials, I've been speaking to families and those who have been impacted, and they were civilians.
Hilda, we are targeting military sites of Hezbollah. And unfortunately, you have thousands of sites. Hezbollah is targeting civilian communities in Israel. As we speak, you have Israelis in shelters in northern Israel. And you cannot ignore the fact that the Lebanese government and the ministers, they all say the right things, but they don't take actions against Hezbollah. You know, how many troops they have sent to southern Lebanon? How many incidents were between the Lebanese military and Hezbollah terrorists? We know the truth. We know the facts. We know that Hezbollah is running the show in parts of Lebanon. And until we will face this core issue, we will continue to speak about that, you know, and there will be suffering in Israel and there will be suffering in Lebanon. We have to realize that together,
5 minutes before the bell goes,
we have to take an effort,
we're going right up to the bell,
to uproot Hezbollah from
preparing
Lebanon.
For the weekend.
This is the only way forward. Otherwise, there are going to be more cycles of violence, more tragedies, more sufferings for both sides.
Ambassador Danon, you've mentioned those Lebanese ministers who continue to be outspoken against Hezbollah, who want to and are pushing for talks with Israel, who have condemned Hezbollah's actions going back even to the beginning of this conflict 6 weeks ago, accusing Hezbollah of dragging this country into this war. But they've also accused Israel of trying to turn this country into Gaza.
But you know, declarations are not enough. You know, with all due respect, and we respect the statements from the leadership in Beirut, but it's not enough. They need to take action. Is it a sovereign country or not? If it's a sovereign country, they have to take actions against armed militias that's sending rockets to another country.
Doesn't bother me, I'm not worried.
We did not start this cycle. It started when Hezbollah decided to join Iran and to attack Israel. So no one can blame Israel for retaliating. And I think now is the time for the Lebanese government
but do you have an obligation under
Hezbollah to continue to run Lebanon and Iran, or they're taking action?
Ambassador, but Israel does have an obligation under international law to ensure that they don't hit densely populated areas. Does it or does it not?
We act according to international law. And our intention is not to hurt civilians. We're doing everything we can to minimize civilian casualties. But you have to understand, when Hezbollah terrorists are hiding behind UN facilities and behind civilian targets, unfortunately, there will be casualties. Same way that we have casualties in Israel when they target civilians. So we will do whatever we can to minimize that. But if someone wants to feel safe in Lebanon today, he should not be next to Hezbollah bunker or a launcher. And you know, you can tell it. You can tell it when you see
like I said, I mean, the areas that are being targeted, densely populated areas in central Beirut, in downtown Beirut, are not places where they say that there were military installations or a Hezbollah stronghold. And increasingly, Ambassador Danon, the international community is condemning Israel's actions. Countries like Italy, France, Spain are saying what Israel is doing is breaching international law.
Well, we
3 minutes before the bell goes, we're going to cover it live.
Them all. You know, when Hezbollah decided to attack Israel, you know, everyone was quiet about it. And we signed a ceasefire agreement. So what they expect us to do? To just sit idly by and to wait for Hezbollah to decide when to attack Israel and then to go to the international community and complain about it? No. The days that we were attacked without response are over.
I'll give you all your gold benefits in a moment. Thank you. Stand by.
But I would expect all the countries and the UN to ask one question. Who is supposed to get rid of Hezbollah? Maybe you can answer that question, Yilda. Who you expect to dismantle Hezbollah? The UN? UNIFIL, the European countries you mentioned, the Lebanese army, who is expected to do that? There is no answer. The only one
Ambassador Danon,
doing that is Israel, unfortunately, and that's what we are doing now.
Ambassador Danon, the US President Trump, has told Benjamin Netanyahu to scale back on the attacks
about to ring the
here
bell.
in Lebanon.
Gold
and the
member,
Vice President
would everyone please welcome Six Lizzie in? I'll give you all your benefits in a moment, Lizzie. Thank you. Where are you from? What country are you from?
Because there is a feeling that this entire ceasefire, which is already fragile, is frankly being undermined by Israel's actions.
You know, we're supposed to have direct talks with Lebanon, and I personally am a great supporter and advocate of direct talks. When you look at previous peace agreements we signed with Arab countries in the region, it all happened when we had direct negotiations, not through the UN and not through other mediators. So hopefully we will see some progress. But we have to address the main issue that someone has to restrain Hezbollah. And no one can give us an answer who is actually going to do that. So we will continue to dismantle Hezbollah. We will not allow them to be next to our border. And hopefully the Lebanese government will have the determination and the means to take action and to have sovereignty and to fulfill their sovereignty over Lebanon finally.
We're going to now go over to We're going to ring the bell in 40 seconds. And I also want to give Six Lizzie her benefits and perks as well. So we've got 30 seconds to go. We'll ring the bell. I'll end the show, go over to Discord, do a quick event on Discord, and then be ready for the music show tonight. So Six Lizzie, are you in the chat? I can't see you. We've got people joining, I think, watching the videos tonight, which is amazing. We got people joining from somewhere else, but that's always amazing when that happens. It's always like, wow, there's people watching videos, becoming members. So Six Lizzie, where are you from? Would everyone please welcome her into the chat? We've got 3 seconds to go. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. All right, let's play Day Trader of the Day. We haven't done this for about a year. Once Six Lizzie comes back, I'll give you all your perks and benefits. So, are you ready, everybody? Day Trader of the Day. Put your scores. We haven't done this for a while. Here it is, your overall portfolio. So for me, I go over here and I am up 0.33. Does anyone who wins tonight, who is a Day Trader of the Day? 0.33% up. Only members can enter. There is my score. Let's go. Let's do it. Let's do it. Let's do it. Let's do it. Here we go. Ring the bell. Let's roll the credits. We haven't done this for a while either. Let's bring back all the favourites and see who the stars of the show today were. Roll the credits. Here we go. It's not working. Oh, that's rubbish, isn't it? Oh my God, it's not working. Why is it not working the day I want to do it? Why ain't it working? Why ain't it working? Where's me credits? Why ain't it working? Oh, hang on a minute, it's logged me out. Oh, bloody hell, look at this. Bear with me. Day Trader of the Day. We haven't done this for a long time. Bring back the favourites. Here we go. Oh, look, it's logged me out and everything. Oh, God, what a time to get logged out. It's bloody ridiculous, isn't it? Isn't it bloody ridiculous? Right. God. Try again. Here we go. End credits. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Roll credits. Yes, yes, it should work. There you go. Stars of the show. These are the stars of the show. Subscribers, Steve McClurry. New members, Shadow River and Six Lizzie. They're the stars of our show today. So if you join us today, become a member to the Super Chat. You are the stars of today's show. Subscribers, Steve McClurry, and members, Shadow River and Six Lizzie. Thank you. That was a bit of a bloody go, wasn't it? Wasn't that a bit of a bloody go? We got there in the end, though. Credits. There we go. We got it to work in the end. Right. Who wins Day Trader of the Day? Let's have a look. Let's have a look. So I was up. Let me see. 0.32, 0.32, 1.48. Ryden wins. 1.4. Oh, Henrik from Denmark. 1.8. 1.8 goes into the lead. That's Henrik. We got Yardu, 0.8, 0.79. Give to me. Give you what? It's members only. You can't be up 13% on your overall portfolio. Members only, I'm afraid. 1.32, 4.3 up on the week. No, it's a day event, not a week event. Listen to the rules. Listen to the rules. 0.91, 1.1. Okay, the winner is the star of the show today. The star Day Trader of the day is 1.8. Henrik from Denmark. Henrik from Denmark. Let's have a big cheer. Let's have it. Woo, woo, woo. Let's have it. Let's have it. Let's have it. I'm loving it, loving it, loving it. Boom, the fireworks. There you go. Boom. Congratulations. Well done indeed to you. What a great result that was. We're just about to end the show. Henrik from Denmark wins Day Trader of the Day today. So our member, was it Six Lizzie? I didn't see her in the chat. Presume it's a lady, I don't know. Six Lizzie. The question is, Six Lizzie, as a gold member, you get all the benefits of bronze, silver, electrum. So you get all of my trades 24/7. You also you can book a 1 hour call with me every single month, a private call. You can book with me, and you can be with me, and a private video call, and we can discuss anything you like. And you're only paying about $15 more than Electrum. So it's pretty cool. My time is worth about $600 an hour, and you get it for about $15. It's my gift to you. But I don't see you in the chat, so I can't book appointment with you. I would book it with you right now, but I don't see you. So join me on another stream, request, and you also get discounts in the shop as well. So it pays for itself. If you want to book a special session with me, let me know in the chat, and I'll book it with you. All right, so we're about to end. Lots of new members tonight. It's been really, really great. Thank you very much indeed. Henrik, thanks. Cheers. Have a nice weekend. I'm loving it, loving it, loving it. So here is the party tonight. We're now going over to Discord before the party. Here's the event there. There is the live party. I'll give it to you right now. It will take you there automatically, whether you're on the phone or whether you're on another device. There is the link in the chat. What I'm going to do now is set up my Discord event for pro members, and I'll onboard anybody. Remember, send me a friend request, and over the weekend, I'll share with you my trades 24/7. If at 3 in the morning I'm buying Bitcoin or selling, you will know. I'll tell you why, and if there's an emergency, I'll do stage events for my pro members as well. So let me set up. Oh, we just had okay. I've just got someone. Oh, hang on. Is that 2 responsible? 3, 4. Okay, great. I've just got somebody who wants to join Discord. Let me just lock them in. Let me do that for now, so they can be part of our event in a minute. There we go. Let me just welcome this person in. Jacob, lovely to have you here. You can now send me a friend request once you've chose your membership. Jacob, back to here. Members, pending. Jacob. Let me double check. Interview. Yep, that's you. That's you. Jacob. Yep. And approve you in. There you go. Jacob, you're all done, mate. Okay, good stuff. Right, let me set my event up for Discord. Create an event. I'm doing it now for 1:15. Stage channel. It's a pro members event. Pro stage event. There you go. Last chance for the weekend. Whoops. I'm setting it up now. And this is at 3:15, which is in 5 minutes. Set that there. Okay, that's that. Last chance, create event. Okay, so let me give you that. Event. Give everyone the link, copy the link. So if you want to join me on Discord, that's happening right now. There you go. That's the Discord link. Welcome, Jacob. You've got a few minutes now to choose your membership role. Let me drop the event in there. Lucasade chat. At here. Live now. Send to everybody. And there we go. Right. Back to there, back to there. Oh, we got another new member just joined. Who's that? We got a few new members just joined. I will sort your applications out in a couple of seconds. Once I end this, I'll have 3 minutes before the Discord show starts. That's it, guys. Join me at the party tonight. You've got the link. It'll take you automatically there. Or join me on Discord right now. We've got the Discord event as well. That's it from me. Thank you ever so much indeed. I'll see you all back in a bit. I feel very optimistic about the weekend. I will be trading for my members, Discord and upwards, Electrum and upwards on YouTube for all my trades. And I will be sharing it all in Discord. I've got to go because I'm on in 4 minutes and I've got 4 people to onboard before the event starts. So that's it from me. Have a wonderful, peaceful weekend. Don't have nightmares. I wish you all the very best. I think it's going to be good news for the war. Let's see what happens. I wouldn't be buying the market now. If you're already in, great. And it's pumping now into the overnight hours. Not the overnight, the after hours. This is great. I'm expecting some good news over the weekend. Don't buy it. You're already in it. All the Discordians, all the Electrum members are already winning on everything we've done. That's it from me. Stay where you are. Join me at the music show in 50 minutes. Now it's time for Electrum. Until next time, as always, I love you all. Take care of yourselves and each other. Bye-bye for now.